Dear students, in the last science session, we had discussed distance traveled and displacement. Today, let us study one more physical quantity, that is speed. See, what is speed? Speed is a physical quantity which helps us, which tells us how fast an object moves, how fast an object is moving. And with the help of speed, we can compare two objects which are in motion. We can tell which one is moving faster and which one is moving slower. So, speed is, to calculate speed, we need two quantities: distance covered by the body and time taken to cover the distance. Time taken to cover that distance. So, we can define speed as distance covered by the object in unit time. How to calculate speed? I will give one problem. A car covers 72 kilometers in 2 hours. Calculate the speed. The speed of the car. So, 72 distance covered by the car is given and time taken to cover the distance is also given. You can calculate the speed using the formula speed is equal to distance by time taken to cover the distance. So that is equal to 72 kilometers. Time taken is 2 hours. That gives you 36 kilometer per hour. So, speed of the car is 36 kilometer per hour. Actually, the SI unit of speed is meter per second. Now, what you have to do is, you have to convert this speed, which is in kilometer per hour, into meter per second. So, what you have to do is 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer means 1000 meters, and 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. On simplification, you will get 5 by 18. 5 by 18. So, multiply 36 by 5 by 18. 5 by 18. In ones are twos are. So it is 10 meter per second. So kilometer per hour is expressed in meter per second. It becomes, on simplification, you will get 5 by 18. So whenever speed is given in kilometers per hour, you just multiply by 5 by 18, which is the simplified form of 1000 by 3600. Dear students, both are one and same. A bus covers 36 kilometers in 1 hour, or you can say it covers 10 meters each second. Here it covers 36 kilometers in each hour. 10 hour, instead of this you can say it covers 10 meters each second. Both are one and same. So if speed is given in meter per second, what you have to do? Whenever you are asked to convert the speed into in kilometer per hour, speed of the car is 10 meter per second. If you are asked to express this speed in kilometer per hour. What you have to do, children? You have to reverse the process. Here you have multiplied by 5 by 18. Here you have to multiply by 18 by 5. Reverse process. 5 ones are, 5 twos are. 36 kilometers per hour. So whenever kilometer per hour is given, you multiply by that that magnitude by 5 by 18, you will get the speed in meter per second. If the speed is given in meter per second, to multiply by 18 by 5, you will get the speed in kilometer per hour. So next is, the formula for speed is distance by time. So if distance and time is given, you can calculate the speed. If speed and time is given, you can calculate distance. And if distance and speed is given, you can calculate time. So you can form two more expressions from this. So distance is equal to, you just cross multiply, distance is equal to speed into time. If you want to calculate time, time is equal to, transpose this, time is equal to distance by speed. So sometimes you are asked to calculate speed by giving distance and time. Whenever you are asked to calculate distance, giving speed and time, you can use this formula, and to calculate time, you can use this formula. So next is let me calculate the distance covered. A car travels 1 minute with a speed of 50 meter per second. Calculate the distance covered by the car. Students, these are all very simple problems, basic things we are discussing. You are asked to calculate distance covered, traveled by the car. The given informations are speed and time. Here time is speed of the car is given, that is 50 meter per second, and time taken to reach to cover the distance is 1 minute. See, here the unit is meter per second. Here it is, the time is in minute. So what you have to do is, you have to make the units same. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Because here the speed is given in meter per second, here also you have to express the time in seconds. Because here time is in second, here also have to make the time seconds only. So next is, you have to calculate distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. So how much is the speed? 50 meter per second. Time is 60 seconds. The product is 3000 meters. Or you can write it as 3 kilometers. If the car travels with a speed of 50 meter per second for 1 minute, it covers a distance of 3 kilometers. Dear students, one more thing we need to discuss. That is average speed. Average speed. To calculate, before considering this average speed, we need to discuss two more things. That is uniform speed. Uniform speed, or you can say uniform motion, and non-uniform motion. uniform motion and non-uniform motion. What is uniform motion? If a body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, then the object is said to be moving with uniform motion, or it is moving with uniform speed. See here, for example, it starts from A. Every second it covers 5 meters, 5 meter in 1 second, 5 meter in another second, 5 meter, 5 meters. Each second the object is covering 5 meters. If an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, so to cover 5 meters, the object is taking 1 second. So it is moving with uniform motion, or you can say it is moving with uniform speed. What is uniform motion? If an object equal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is said to be moving with uniform speed, or it is said to possess uniform motion. Next one is, what is non-uniform motion? If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time. In the first second, it covers 5 meters. The next second, it may cover 10 meters. In the next second, it may come to a standstill. Next second, it may cover 1 meter. See, the object is covering unequal distances in equal intervals of time. In the first second, it has covered 5 meters. In the next second, the object has covered 10 meters. In the next second, it comes to a standstill. So next, it covers 1 meter in 1 second. So such type of motion is called non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. So if an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is said moving with non-uniform motion or non-uniform speed. Dear students, in most of the cases, objects do not move with uniform motion. See, we see varieties of motion. We see many objects are in motion in our surroundings. They move with non-uniform motion. They can maintain uniform motion to some extent, to some distance. But in most of the cases, objects move with non-uniform motion or non-uniform speed. So we need to calculate average speed. That's why we have to calculate average speed. What is the need of calculating? Why we need to take the average speed? Because the speed varies. Where the speed varies, there we consider the average speed. For example, dear students, a bus leaves from town A and the destiny is B. So destiny is B. It leaves the bus station. It starts moving with less speed. In the city limits, the speed will be less. So after the city limits, if the roads are well maintained, the speed will be maximum. Is it not? If the road is not well maintained, the speed will be less. Somewhere it may give a stop for some reasons, for coffee or to have breakfast. See, throughout its journey, the speed is varying. Here, within the city limits, speed is less. If the roads are well maintained after the city limits, its speed will be maximum. If the road is not well maintained, the speed will be very less. Or the bus may give a stop for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So what you have to do is, does the bus moving with uniform motion throughout its journey? Not at all. It is not moving with uniform motion. Its motion is varying. So which speed we have to consider? Because the speed varies. Since the speed varies, we have to calculate average speed. Average speed is equal to, what you have to do is, you have to consider the total distance and total time. So what is the need of calculating average speed? Because in most of the cases, objects do not move with uniform motion. It moves with non-uniform motion. Since the speed varies, it is non-uniform, we need to calculate average. We have to take average of these speeds. So how to calculate average speed? Total distance, and what is total? We have to consider the total distance and what is the time taken to cover that distance. That gives you average speed. Once again, the unit is meter per second. In the next class, we will do some problems related to speed. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.